Dykes. Doyle, we got to see you play at the GHS booth earlier. Incredible. GHS Strings, is that your main string company?
It is. Has been over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Do you play the boomers, or what do you play?
Actually, I have my own signature strings. Yeah, phosphor bronze. But I use boomers on my. I got a bunch. I got tellies, Les Pauls, Gretschens. I'm guitar poor, like my song says. But on my acoustic guitars, the guitars that I usually use on the road, I have my own signature set. And they're phosphor bronze and also nylon. They're a special set of strings. They're not just put my name on something. And we're always working on new things. Even now, we are. I have a new signature guitar out with Godin.
Oh, really?
Just came out. The black one that I have.
That's a nice guitar.
It's really cool.
Really nice guitar.
Lloyd Bags, genius in the electronics, and then Godin, and it's like, heaven and earth kiss. And that little guitar got caught right in the middle of the smack. It sounds so good.
Well, I know it sounded awesome earlier. There's only 12 notes. How do you? Where are you coming up with the rest of them?
It's on 6 strings too on a guitar, but you can't think that way.
Yeah, I know, right?
You think sometimes you try to get out of here through here.
Yeah.
And the good Lord put a guitar together just for that. It's a gift. It's a gift from the Lord. It's a gift from God. And so we're thankful that I can play one.
Well, we're thankful.
A long time.
You have been doing. How long have you been doing it?
Over 50 years.
Over 50 years. Well, I know that we're thankful as fans that the gift that you have. So, one question is, who out of all the people that you've got to kind of collaborate with and play with in the past, who was somebody that was the most impactful to you to get to collaborate with?
I think as far as I think probably Chet Atkins, and also Merle Travis, Les Paul. Those are my heroes.
Yeah.
But I've been on stage with Chet. I've been on stage with all of us, except Merle. But I hung out with Merle.
Is that right?
Yeah, and he showed me a lot of stuff. And I was at Grandpa Jones' house. You remember Grandpa Jones from Eaton?
I don't remember personally, but I know of them. Yes.
Yeah, he called me over. Merle Travis was there, so I've met most of my heroes. But I said all in all, I think. And there was a sailor that came to my church, and he was finger picking, and he came over to my house and showed me some basic things of fingerstyle guitar. And he's the guy that really got me on track on how to do this. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't been for Barry the sailor.
Wow, it is amazing, those type of experiences. I had the same thing. Somebody showed me one thing, kind of set me on the path of kind of adapting that style, so I get what you're talking about. How about your parents? Was there some sort of wisdom that your parents gave you that kind of got you to here now?
Oh yeah, my dad was a guitar player. There was music on both sides, my mother's side and my father's side. Wow. In fact, I was named after my mother's brother, Doyle. Everybody called him Smitty. But I'm going to have him on my next record, even though he's been dead for 30 years. But we have some recordings, and he came over to our house, and it's the most amazing thing you ever heard on the harmonica. And I thought, I got to let people hear some of this. So down towards the end of the record, we're going to put some of the Smitty or Uncle Doyle. And my granddaddy was a choir director at our church 33 years. My dad was a guitar player at church. My brother's piano player. So all that culminated together. In fact, you were talking about how do you play with 12 notes or 6 strings.
That's right.
It's more of a piano type approach than it is just a guitar. And you understand, you're a guitar guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Big
Kenny.
fan. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure. All the best to you guys.
Thank you.